My name is Mita, but sometimes I'm Mora. Mita plays with makeup and Mora is a hoarder. Hello. Hi. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, comment down below and say hello, hi, and I will be sure to comment back, guys, and show you lots and lots of love. Okay, if you like my content, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. Engagement is engagement, and we invited all, Miss Thing. Okay. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy watching my videos so you can see more of my content. Let's get right into this video, guys. So I have not been on YouTube for about 2 months. I will discuss this and go more in depth in a later video. However, today I kind of want to stick to the TSW updates. I have been getting a lot of comments. I have a lot of things I want to address. Okay, this is my 3-month TSW update. Okay, for those of you who don't know what TSW is, it is topical steroid withdrawal. Okay, so I'm gonna do a close-up of my face so you guys can kind of see. So as you guys can see, my face is pretty clear for the most part. I do have a lot of like red spots and things of that nature, but for the most part, my face has really like did a 360 and really cleared up. However, and I want to make note of this, guys. I want you guys to understand that this isn't something that just gets fixed. You know, my face could be clear like this today, and tomorrow I have a flare-up where I break out on a whole bunch of little bumps everywhere, like all over my face or in certain areas. They're very itchy, very dry, very red, irritated skin. And then for the most part, within a day or two, by the next day, they pretty much start to dissipate. Now, let me address some questions you guys had. So some people were like, you don't have TSW because mine isn't as intense or as crazy as some other people's reactions may be. So I was very informative in my first video, but just in case you missed anything, guys, I want to be very specific with what I was using. I was using a topical steroid that you buy over the counter. It was called hydrocortisone lotion. I no longer have it because I got rid of it. Also, guys, I want you to take something into account. This was only 1%. There are people who don't use hydrocortisone and use another type of steroid. The steroid I was using was hydrocortisone, 1%. So my reaction may be different from someone else's reaction, because my reaction isn't as intense as yours or somebody that you know does not mean that I was not and am not going through TSW withdrawal, okay? Just want to put that out there and make that clear. I did speak to my doctor about it. And this might be a problem that I'm going to have for years to come. I might continue to have flare-ups as my skin and my blood vessels in my face adjust to no longer having that topical steroid. Okay, moving along. There are people who have TSW who take a very high dosage of hydrocortisone or take 1% of a different type of steroid, which I don't know all the names to the steroids, the topical steroids. However, my doctor did tell me there are different types of topical steroids. So you might have took a topical steroid that was more stronger than the one I took, or your methods and the steps you took to no longer taking that steroid could also have an effect. There's people who bleed and their skin gets incredibly inflamed. You know, when I first stopped taking mine, as you guys can see in my last thumbnail, my skin was incredibly inflamed. I would say within the first 2 weeks, my face really swelled up and I had all these red bumps, and it was disgusting. It was itchy, it was dry. As I'm talking to you now, my face is itchy and pretty dry for the most part. In my last video, I showed you what Vino lotion I am using. I don't currently have it here with me. If you want to check out what I'm using, I will put my video in the cards here so you can check out the stuff I'm using. I think I also provided a link for that Vino lotion, not sponsored, okay? I am still using that lotion. I use it on a day-to-day basis. Every night after I take a shower, I have to use it because my skin is incredibly dry when I come out of the shower. That is something that hasn't changed for me. Every night I come out of the shower, my face literally, like, you know when you put on a mask and you're like, and you can't move your face? That's kind of how I feel when I get out the shower every night. Like, my face feels incredibly stiff. So that's a symptom that hasn't went away. However, the redness, the burning sensation has went away. I found, guys, what really helped me with the burning sensation was Greek white yogurt. That really helped just to give me that comfort when my skin was burning, when I was going when it was really vigorous and it was really like on attack, like, and the TSW was at its worst. I would have to say it was within that first month and a half to 2 months, is where it was the most intense for me. Okay. Like I said, I still do have flare-ups. I will try to document. I will keep doing an update. I will try to do it every 2 months, every 3 months, and keep updating you guys on my progress and what I'm using. But as of right now, I've only had about 1 or 2 flare-ups within the past 2 months. It hasn't been that bad. The only thing that I would say that has stuck and doesn't seem to like go away is the dryness in my face. I've always been one to have kind of combination skin, but this is at a whole new level. Like, I'm telling you, when I get out the shower at night, my face is incredibly dry, that if I didn't put moisturizer on my face, I'm afraid it would get to a level where it would be cracking, because it does get itchy. It gets really itchy. So I would say anyone going through a topical steroid withdrawal, moisturizing is very important. Also, guys, everybody takes different methods. Some people go completely cold turkey. I did go cold turkey, but prior to me going cold turkey off of hydrocortisone 1% lotion, prior to me going cold turkey, guys, I want to make this clear, guys. I prepared myself, because there was a time when I tried to stop the hydrocortisone cream and my face started to bleed. Okay, I want to make this clear. My face along here, the jawline, after 2 days was cracking and started to have light bleeding. And that's when I knew I encountered a serious problem with this cream. Okay, so coffee break. So with that being said, guys, what I did was I did research, and on my research I found that I can't remember exactly what it was, but it has something to do with the blood vessels in your face and how they are, I believe, the hydrocortisone either closes them or opens them, one of the other two, and you have to start exercising those blood cells. And so the blood vessels, sorry, something like that. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but something with the blood vessels that you have to exercise them. You have to get them to open and close and open and close and open and close and open and close, because I think they're so used to being shut tight because of the steroid. So what I read some other people were doing, and I thought I would try it out for myself, was that they were diluting their steroid cream with a lotion. So first they was taking their lotion once every 3 days. Instead of every night, they were taking it once every 3 days. They were slowly weaning themselves off of it, and I saw that they had success. So, well, I didn't see they had success, but from what was written in the article, they had success. So I tried it. I said, I'm going to try this, and that's what I did. I first started with not putting hydrocortisone on my face. I started putting it every other day, then every 2 days, and I did this week by week. So the first week I did every other day. The next week, every 2 days. The next week, every 3 days. The next week, every 4 days. And where I hit was after the 5th week, when I was doing every 5 days, was when my face really started like going nuts. And I was like, okay, I have to do something. So what I did was I said, instead of doing once every 5 days, I'm going to have to do it once every 4 days, and I'll dilute the cream. So that's what I started to do. I started to put half moisturizer and half steroid cream. And that's how I used my steroid cream at once every 5 days. And I did that for about 2 to 4 or 3, I want to say 3 months. I did that about 3 months prior to me just cold turkey stopping the steroid application. Before I stopped taking this topical steroid, guys, my face started going crazy. Like it was just going nuts, and I noticed that it wanted more topical steroid because I was diluting it. So that's when I realized, I said, look, this isn't gonna work. I just gotta go cold turkey. So after 3 months of diluting the steroid and weaning myself off of it, I stopped the topical steroid. So guys, I don't know if that had anything to do with me not having as bad as a reaction as other people who have taken topical steroids, or if that has helped in any way with my recovery from this. But that's what I did. That's what worked for me. Okay. Like I said, I'm still having flare-ups, which are really annoying. Like my face, what the symptoms that I feel is itching and kind of like really dry. Like my face is really dry, bumpy. I get a whole bunch of bumps and redness. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. But it seems to go away within a couple of days. So I mean, I am not crying over spilled milk. I knew that stopping this was going to be a process, and I'm ready to take that process on, guys. I will take some close-up photos of my face. Last video, you guys were asking for recent photos of my face, so I will be taking that in this video and showing you guys close-ups of my face. Also, yeah, guys, another thing that worked really, really good for me, guys, was the warm water right before I moisturize at night. So right before I moisturize, I put warm water, which opens up the pores and allows that moisturizer to get into the layers of your skin. That seems to work a lot for me, and it seems to really moisturize my face. But it doesn't matter how much I moisturize, guys, my face by the end of the night, when I take a shower and I take that moisturizer off my face is dry. Like it's in a drought, girl. Okay, so I have to keep this puppy moisturized, because you guys do know dry skin makes the skin mature, and it, you know, gives you wrinkles and all that other jazz. So yeah, so this is my story, guys. This is my update. Is it easy? Has it been easy? No, it has not. But on the upside, my skin has, for the most part, been doing pretty good, as opposed to the way it was doing month 1.5. Like, look at my skin. It's completely clear. Like, yeah, I have some itchy spots where it feels a little itchy. And yes, I get redness. And yes, it gets dry. But I mean, compared to what was going on with me month 1 and 1.5, guys, like, I thought my face was going to peel off. Like, that's how crazy it got for me at one point. You know, so if my advice to you guys is, do your research. Do your research on skin. Do your research on the type of steroid that you took, because there are different topical steroids. So do research on the one you took. And I mean, if it was me, guys, and I was on a high dosage of topical steroid, I will start to lower the dosage of steroid on my face prior to going cold turkey. But that's just me. That's what works for me. That's what worked for me. And that's what I would do. You know what I mean? It's just like any drug. When you stop taking a drug, you know, from research and from what you read about people, they tend to wean themselves off slowly on any type of medical drugs and stuff like that. I don't know. But people usually just, they slow down the dosage, slow down, wean them. It's called weaning themselves off of it. And then they go cold turkey. Just like with cigarettes, right? You take nicotine gum or you vape or whatever, and you bring the nicotine down until you stop. And then you have some people who could just go cold turkey. If you just want to go cold turkey, girl, do it. Do what works for you. I'm just simply sharing my experience and what worked for me, guys. This is what worked for me. And I will keep you guys updated. I think I'm going to do an update every 2 months or every 3 months, but I will be back to update. I just wanted to come and just share some information with you guys. You guys had some questions and I wanted to answer them, guys. Okay? Okay, guys. I'm going to try to upload a video, a couple more videos this week, so stay tuned. I will be coming to a theater near you. You still there?